Hey y'all, it's Erin with 2 R's and we're doing a little car chat. And this one I'm actually currently working on a short-term goal, which for the past I don't know how many years has terrified me. I agreed to play the piano at my church for the prelude, and so because by the age of 40 I want to get my piano skills back up. Now, I actually started piano before I started as a singer. I mean, not really, but like I didn't really train as a singer exactly the way that I was training to play the piano. And in fact, in high school I was the music, like the pianist for the praise team at a church, like a small church, but it was, I mean, they were singing, they actually had a, they would sing with a CD. And I'm not talking about like a track with like karaoke. I mean, like if they wanted to sing John P. Key Wash Me, they sang it with John P. Key and the New Light Community Choir. Like you had that whole thing. And it's not, there's nothing wrong with that. It was just they were ready to go to the next level. So 17-year-old me playing the piano, planned out music, taught them the music. And the tradition that I grew up in is we typically teach by rote, meaning I sing it and then you sing it back to me and I teach it to, and we just keep going over it. If there's a soloist, we pick somebody can either volunteer, or I can be like, oh, I heard your voice, I'd like you to sing this. Or they could be like, you know, it's on my heart to lead this, I'd love to lead it. And so that was me at 17. I was the pianist for my jazz band at my high school. We had a pretty decent jazz band. It was a small, it was small, it was young, it was just starting, but we had a really good jazz band. I would say a show band. I don't think we really played jazz, but anyway, but it was the beginning. And I learned piano since I was 5, but during high school / college, when I was really trying to start finding my place with music in the church, because I always felt led to have music, be a part of the music department at any given church. The place where I was absolutely not open, and what I felt like happened, looking back, is they really destroyed my spirit. It took me a while to even admit to people that I played the piano, and to this day people are like, oh my gosh, she plays the piano beautifully, and I'm just like, no. No, I don't, because I put that stuff aside because I kept getting pushback. And when you have a gift and you keep getting pushback and you're just like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, I don't feel happy when I do it anymore. Even when those people were not present, they literally, I guess I allowed them to steal my joy, but I was too young to realize that whatever they had come up with was not who I was. Whoever they were trying to say that I wasn't was actually who I was. Whatever they were trying to discourage did not have to be discouraged through them. Like it came back, and who I am right now is very different than they believed that I could ever have been. But at that time, as a young person just trying to figure out, where I fit in, it was just always constant no. Unless it was from, why did they follow me? For what? Okay, I'm going to turn in here. It was always just no. The answer was always no. And they're like, oh, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. Which is one of the reasons why I am a huge advocate of doing things before you think you're ready. Don't wait, just do it. But anyway, so these people really kind of destroyed that, to the point where I never felt like volunteering to play piano for anything. I never felt like I should, I didn't want to practice anymore. I didn't want to do anything new anymore. I played a few songs and kept them going, but for the most part, I was not interested. And so here I am in my 30s. Now that was over 15 years ago, maybe 20 years. And here I am in my 30s. And now I'm just like, you know what? It's time for me to get back to what I was planning to do. So I think that a good goal is for me to find something to work for so I can do it. And it's okay if I miss it this time, because what I'm doing is taking the steps toward it. So that playing the song for the church, that means all this month I need to be practicing. Like, I need to be playing piano, I need to be picking out music, I need to be prepping for that, so that way in August, when it's time for me to play something, it doesn't even have to be flashy. It could just be a hymn. It could just be, you know, and that's the hard part, because I'm used to, like, I was playing like Bach symphonias in high school, and I was playing like all of the stuff that people are like, oh my god, that's such a hard song. That was not hard for me in middle school. And now I'm dealing with the fact that I have to rebuild a skill that I learned that I feel that I lost because I let people tell me that that's not who I was. And this is exactly who the hell I am, okay? So I'm trying to get that together, and just this message, I just want to encourage somebody, if you are going through that right now, if people are telling me, oh, this is not who you are, you should not do this, or you should just not do that, or why don't you just try something else because this is not working for you. Look, if you are passionate about something, okay, if it is a skill that you can build and you are building that skill and you know that's who you are, don't let anybody tell you that's not who you are. How would they know? Who are they? It doesn't matter if it's your parents. It doesn't matter if it's a close friend. If that's what they're telling you, okay, and it's a skill that you actually have honed and you know that you're good at it, then do it. Now, I'm not talking about like this American Idol thing, like everybody tells me I can sing. Please record yourself. Like that type of stuff, I need you to record yourself. You can send it to me and I'll let you know. I will be absolutely honest with you. But I'm talking about those skills that we work on our entire lives, and then several somebodies, all at the same time are like, nah, that doesn't even make any sense. In fact, I had somebody tell me, when I was getting my master's degree in music, I run into somebody again, and they were like, I was like, yeah, I'm working on my master's in music, and I'm gonna go to Austria this summer, and I'm gonna be doing an opera, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, what are you gonna do with that? Thrive, heifer, thrive is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now. Like, how dare you? So like at that time, my brain was like, how dare you? But when I was younger, if I had heard that, 17-year-old Erin had heard that, that would have broke my spirit, because there were so many things that happened that, and I don't think they know that they're doing it. Some people know that they're doing it, and some people are just like oblivious. They don't think it's gonna hurt. They're like, I'm just gonna ask the question that's on my mind. Nobody cares what's on your mind. This is not you. It's not even your life. It's not. So why are you worried? So don't let people do that. Don't let people do it. But if somebody has done that to you, set a small goal. It could be tiny. Like, I'm actually not even thinking of playing a church song at church. I'm going to pick up a song that I used to love to play, and I'm going to play that. And I'm going to work on it again, because that song, if I love to play it, I'm going to find the joy in playing it again, and I'm going to play it at church. I don't care if people notice, and they'll be like, that's not a church song. Okay, but I did what I was supposed to do. So that's all I wanted to say. I had to get that off my chest because I was just angry. But the reason I had to get it off my chest is because the place that I am now is so loving. Like, one of my dear friends like hugged me today, and she was like, I am so glad you came to us. I'm so glad. And that's literally the only thing I wanted from that previous community. I just wanted them to be glad that I was there. I just wanted to be happy to be there. And this is like one of the few times that I feel like I can put myself out there and be vulnerable and make this goal at this place. So that's why it was on my head. So anyway, thank you for listening. If you like these car chats, definitely like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Is there something that you're working on, trying to overcome because of somebody doing something in the past? And also, I was going to say send me their address so I can visit them, but I'm not going to because I like to stay indoors. Anyway, thank you. Till next time. Bye.